You guys know what rhymes with vlog day? Dog day! Hey! You bit at me last time! Oh, no. Okay, get out. Okay, get out. Okay. Okay, go. Okay, take him. Take out Zeus, everybody.
That's Zeus.
Yay! Take him. I already pet him.
That's the Zeus master.
I already pet him. Go. Take him. I had flashbacks. That was probably the scariest thing I've ever done. Okay, closing the door now! Yay! Dog had teeth of a lemon shark. Morning, guys. Today we're gonna be with the K9 unit. Sergeant Redondo has been going through the K9 school. He's completed 480 hours of training, and today is going to be the state exam in order for the dog to become certified by FDLE and start patrolling out on the street. So they're here, they're about to start the test for FDLE, which is Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Let's go take a look. Two head trainers of K9, or could it only be one head trainer?
Two head trainers.
Okay, so two head trainers. All right.
My name is Officer Stephanie Colazo.
Okay, and then you guys know him from the K9 vlog?
Yes, Officer Bayo.
All right, so can you guys explain what is going on today?
Sure. Today we are completing K9 school, which comprises of at least 480 hours, and today they're certifying with FDLE,
okay,
which is a minimum standard. So during this test, you're going to have, as you saw, obedience, distance control, criminal apprehension, with the sending of the dog to apprehend the subject, also releasing of the subject on command, also sending the dog and being able to recall the dog back to you, and false start, which basically the guy takes off, but the dog doesn't move until he's told to.
All right, and how many officers are in the school?
There's 4 teams, 4 K9 teams, and basically they're certifying.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So what just happened there? Who are those guys?
Basically, those are the county guys.
All right.
And they're here with us. They usually come support us. It's basically a K9 family.
All right.
And but unfortunately, they had to go to a perimeter up north. So if they need any assistance, they will be calling us.
So how many officers?
4 teams.
Okay, so 4 teams.
Yes, it's a K9 team. It's not just the officers, the officer and the dogs. So
I just
it's a
got
team.
schooled. 4
Yeah,
teams.
4 teams.
All right. And they're already done with the first course, or what?
Right, just basically what we did was the obedience, so they show that they're proficient in the control of the dog.
Okay.
Basically, the dog is supposed to demonstrate that what the handler requests is what he does, and here you're going to also see a lot more control. That's basically what all this is about, is showing that we have control over these dogs, so when we send a dog, we are able to recall him if the offender happens to give up, or if we need to put him on a down, or whatever we need to tell the dog, he does it proficiently and on the handler's command.
And Steph, this is your first time on the vlog.
Yes, it is.
How many years have you been in K9? Because I know you've been in a while.
I've been in K9 11 years.
Woo! And how many years?
I've been in K9 8 years.
11 and 8. Wow.
20 years in the city.
You, 20 years in the city.
20 years.
Okay.
Yes.
14 years in the city.
14 years in the city. And still looking pretty.
Oh,
yeah. Look at that. Azerbaijo, what's this course called?
This is the area search.
Okay, it's the area search.
Yes, sir.
And this is obviously
K9 Tango.
Demonstrating
his ability to find a hidden subject in an area.
Okay. self-explanatory.
Hey, bad guy, come on out, bad guy. Let me see your hands, man. That's a good boy.
We're gonna do. You're gonna see Officer Anyanwu.
Okay.
He's gonna do a building search.
Okay.
And you're gonna see him and Zeke partake in that.
Miami Police K9, come on now, let your son be known and release my dog, you prepared. Policia Saga, Policia OT. Miami Police K9, come on now, let your son be known and release my dog, you prepared. Policia Saga, Policia OT. Open the door.
Okay, so
we're done with the inside?
yes, we run all our dogs successfully on area searches and building searches. Now we're gonna go finish it up with apprehension.
Alright, let's go outside and finish it up.
For real? Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, they got a perimeter of Biscayne.
Yeah, maybe,
For real?
yeah, you're certified, man. Congratulations.
Certified, ready to go?
Yeah.
Nah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
What are the chances? Certified in a perimeter.
Alright guys, so as you heard, K9's responding to a perimeter. We're actually gonna go out there now. A neighboring jurisdiction asked for assistance in the K9 search. I believe they have a stolen vehicle where the occupants bailed out and they're contained inside a perimeter. So the dogs are gonna be searching. For now, all the dogs have passed. They're gonna assist in the K9 search. Maybe we'll head out there and see if we can hook up a GoPro to one of the handlers and see if we can get some GoPro footage of the search. So if a department that's smaller in size, a neighboring jurisdiction, or a department in the county asks for assistance, there is mutual aid assistance available. We work under something called mutual aid. So if another agency needs help in a search with a larger perimeter, they'll call for one of our K9 units to come help them out. Like I said, right now I'm not sure exactly which jurisdiction. We'll find out when we get there, but our K9 units are going to be assisting them. So let's go. Officer Coop.
Hi guys.
Miami Shores on the vlog.
Baby. What's
Yes,
up,
we're
brother?
on the vlog.
I knew one day I'd be on it.
Yes. Tell me what we got going on.
So we got a perimeter set up right now.
Okay.
And we're searching for 2 outstanding subjects.
Okay.
They were involved in a burglary to
Okay.
a residence. They crashed a car and they bailed out from our officers.
All right. So it's you guys that are in charge of Miami Shores?
Yeah, Miami Shores PD.
All right. So Miami Shores is going to be the lead agency, and like I said, there's mutual aid. Matter of fact, Officer Coop and I went to the academy together, brother.
Right.
BLE 253, right?
Best, baby.
That's right. All right. I'm going to go over there and meet up with our K9
Yeah, man.
guys.
They're right over there.
All right. Be safe.
You too, brother.
9-5 in club.
All right, guys, so we're on the scene. It's a fairly large perimeter. So what we got was burglary offenders. They were in a stolen vehicle. The stolen vehicle ended up crashing, and now there's a large perimeter in Miami Shores. As you can see, county aviation's up. Sergeant Redondo's searching with the county officer. Right now, they're starting the search, and Sergeant Redondo is going to be assisting as the cover for the canine handler. On a search, we respond together out here with other agencies, and that's one of the main reasons why we train together for situations like this when there's mutual aid and we have officers coming out working together with outside agencies. So, for instance, you have a county officer and a city of Miami officer working together, but they train together. So when situations like this happen, they know the movements and how to communicate with each other and kind of know where to stand and position yourself when you're searching for a subject such as this. So they're searching over here in one of these yards, and they're going to continue searching.
Driver continued west, went about halfway to the block, tailed out, and the driver's in custody.
When we're working inner city, when we're working with other agencies, the dispatch has the ability to patch in the other agencies into one of our channels, making it so we can communicate with them on the perimeter. Because you got multiple agencies with different radios. But the dispatch goes ahead and it's called patching us in, and they put us together so we can all communicate with the other agencies. So on a hot day like today, they're going to be running the dogs. The dogs are breathing heavily, their bodies are working hard, so they'll make sure to rest them in between. Sometimes they bring a water bottle with them and give the dog a little drink in between, sit them down in the shade, let them cool down for a second, because these dogs are working hard out here in the hot and the heat. So their bodies are going fast, and their heart's beating fast, so they don't want to overheat them. The air helicopter up, air unit still up, so sometimes these perimeters can go for hours, depending on how big the block is, depending on how the yards are set up. A lot of vegetation, a lot of things in the yard makes for a longer search. While searching for a subject, a lot of times we'll get calls from neighbors or from people in the neighborhood, and they'll tell us, hey, there's a guy hiding in my backyard, or I hear noise on my roof. And a lot of times we'll get phone calls from the people that live in the area just giving us a heads up that the person's in the backyard. For now, it's midday, so not a lot of people are home, a lot of people are at work. So we haven't received any phone calls yet. But as soon as we do receive a phone call, we let everyone know in the perimeter. You guys done?
No. We're gonna secure that dog in the yard.
You guys were searching through these houses. What happens if you come across like a pet dog or something that's in the yard?
Well, we usually tell everybody to bring their dogs inside, but if we come across a pet dog, we just try to shoo them away. Usually the dogs are scared of us if they're smaller dogs.
Right.
And also we have to pay attention to the yard to see if there's possibly a dog in the backyard, a big dog. So, you know, we don't just go in without checking. We have to make sure, because the last thing we want is our dogs to get into a fight with a civilian dog.
All right, guys, just to give you an idea of how big this perimeter is, it goes about 5-6 blocks down all the way to the end. I don't know if you guys can see the lights. I'll try to zoom in. Down at the end. And all the way down to where the trees end over here. Point at these trees here. And then all the way down there where you see the police car at the end. With this busy Biscayne Boulevard cutting directly in between the perimeter. So a fairly large perimeter. We have several dogs out here, a lot of resources. All right, guys, so even though when they're searching areas like this that are wide open, they still search every little thing, because there are times where you think the subject has left the perimeter, there's no way he's in the perimeter, and he's sitting in a bush just like this one behind us, and he's been sitting there for hours. Come across that, you know, more than often. So you always got to be sharp and always got to be prepared, and you always got to stay focused when you're on a perimeter. Can't let your guard down. Sarge, pretty big perimeter?
Yeah, it's really big.
You guys actually broke it into like east and west?
Yeah, we had to break it into quadrants because it was too many places to search and not that many officers and canines to go around. So what we did is we searched the west side, and now we're gonna go back to the command post and basically issue out the east side blocks.
You guys run the same dogs throughout? Like, is this dog now gonna go search the east side?
No, basically what we do is we switch them out. Like, this guy will take a rest because it is a hot day and you don't want to wear them out. So we run dogs, they'll do one block and then they'll get a big break, and then another dog will run the next block. So basically not to tire them out, so they can be efficient.
Guys, all right. Hot day, wasn't planning on a perimeter. Just gonna show you guys the rundown of what it takes to get certified, but that's how it is. Training 1 second, get called out to a perimeter the next.
So Zeus and Nas running, right? All right, come back to the church parking lot. We have some H2O.
We come up empty-handed, then we have to do this block here. So the only thing is, I think that somebody would have seen him come back north, you know what I mean? Okay. But since he came, this is the church, he came around here, we just want to knock this out of here first.
Hey, we got you two with Steph, Olfring and Angel are with Marie.
All right, guys, Legion's first search.
Yeah, buddy. Got Nick.
Last week, our brother Julio from Golden Beach, also a canine officer, went through our school, graduated about 2 months ago, was shot in the arm and in the back.
On a perimeter?
On a perimeter at nighttime, searching with an armed subject with a ski mask.
So that's why we take these perimeters very seriously.
Absolutely, he was ambushed, yes.
Even an hour, 2 hours into the perimeter, we're still on high alert, correct?
Always.
Sergeant Redondo ran his dog. The dog didn't hit on any scents or indicate anybody was inside the perimeter, at least in our section of the perimeter. We're now gonna go meet up at the command post and wait till all the dogs finish searching their section of the perimeter.
We're getting word now that one of the county dogs just found one of the second subject inside of a church hiding.
So he was in the church that we were at the command post?
Yeah. We just got word while we were at the command post, they came out saying that there might have been somebody that came in here. So we evacuated everybody and the county searched and they found subject hiding. So now we're gonna go see.
And that just goes to show you that anywhere, right? Even in a little bush that you guys are right in front of. Abner!
No, yeah, right here in these bushes, right here. All right. On the other side of this green wall.
Awesome. Thanks. Alright guys, so the offender was actually right there in the bushes. You have a unit that's here on a perimeter post and the offender was hiding right here in the bushes. So it just goes to show you that, you know, anytime, anywhere, and to always be prepared because there could be somebody hiding 10, 20, 30 feet in front of you.
He's the one who dropped it. That's what the guy said.
So the church actually has a surveillance system. So we're gonna go check out the surveillance system now and see if we have footage of the offender running through the property. Okay, so there's our offender. He runs onto the property. And that's the vest that you guys saw that's in the hallway. Actually runs inside the church, huh?
So that's the hallway.
Okay. And there's the shirt there. Or the vest, looks like a traffic vest. Oh, okay. So there he is right here.
There he is right there.
So
Hidden behind that wall.
he's hiding behind the wall. Alright, and then that's the last that the cameras get of him. Then he ends up inside the bushes in the front there.
That's correct.
Jose, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All
Anytime.
right.
Well, anytime, but
Yeah. Alright, this is actually the officer that got the apprehended the subject. Thank you. Hey, good job.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. All right. County K-9 representing. All right, guys. 2 apprehensions today. Pretty good perimeter.
very good, very big perimeter.
Very big perimeter. Sarge, you got to certify your dog.
Yeah, we certified 4 dogs, then we got a nice perimeter after, and
And a
2
4-hour
out of 3
perimeter.
guys.
Look, guys, we were just expecting a certified dog today, and you guys got 2 apprehensions on the vlog.
You never know what happens.
Never know what happens on the vlog.
Never a dull day on the vlog.
That's right. So, guys, you know the routine. Don't forget to
Like.
Share.
and subscribe, and we'll see you next vlog. We're out. Adios.